If I traded it all, if I gave it all away for one thing.
Welcome back. I am really excited about bringing on my next guest because she has the most beautiful Blanky. I'm sitting here waiting for her to get prepared here. I have with me Nicole Evanoff, and she is the owner of Blanky, and I'm holding one of these. They're absolutely phenomenal. Please tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Hi, thank you for having me on today. Excited to be here.
Yes.
We are Blanky. We are a family-owned and operated business here in Central Phoenix, and we've been making these blankets for about 5 years now.
Well, they're absolutely stunning. Will you please, number one, they are so soft. And this, when you say Blanky, you think of them for children, but not only could they be for a child's room, but they're really for beautiful adults or even for a family, a living room, a family room. They're like a throw.
They are. Yeah, they are like a throw. The first one that we made was actually made as a gift for my sister, and she is not a child, she's an adult. So they have expanded. We have them in 3 sizes, and they are really for all ages.
Let's talk a little bit about them, because they're like an art piece. Okay, I'm going to go right from this. I'm not even going to let you do it because I'm going to help you out here a little bit. Okay. First of all, what are they made of?
They are made out of polyester, microfine polyester.
But they're soft as you can possibly imagine, and yet also they have a weight to them, so they just make you feel so cozy. As you know, it's very cold out. It's actually perfect that you're on today.
That's right.
Of all days.
With the gift-giving season.
Sure. It's a beautiful gift. You said you have 3 different sizes. Now, today we're going to offer the audience, we're going to enter them in to win one. It's an $80 value free to you. I'm going to open up the lines to the audience for you to call in. I'm just telling you, I'm holding mine right now, and I'm loving it. And our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll-free it's 1-866-536-1100. You can check them out on their website. It's Blanky, and I want to spell it out because it's Bunny, B-U-N-N-Y, but Blanky is BLANKY.com. You can see them there, and you can call here and get entered in a win. Again, our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll-free it's 1-866-536-1100. And you got into this by how?
Well, it was just really happenstance. It was about 6 years ago, right around this time of year. And my sister is just notoriously difficult to shop for, especially, Christmas, birthdays. So we were working on an unrelated project. We have these projects we do, just creative side things. And we were at an upholstery shop looking for faux ostrich skin. And so we were walking down an aisle of this upholstery shop, and there was a pile of fabric, and she stuck her hand in it, and she said, "Oh my gosh, that's the softest thing I've felt in my entire life." And she kept walking, and I just thought, oh, mental note. So I went back to the upholstery shop about a week later, and I bought all the fabric they had, and I sewed a blanket, and I gave it to her for Christmas. And I'm thinking, okay, score, I have a gift, and I think she likes it, and I thought that was really the end of it. But she just went totally nuts over the blanket, and she said, "What is this? Where did you find it? Show me how to make one. I need to make one for my friend." And so we found out how to get more of the fabric, and we had never really seen anything like it. It took us a long time to research it and figure it all out. So she made one for her friend, and it was sitting at our shop. We have had a little hair salon for quite a few years, and all of the clients that came in to our hair salon that day saw the blanket and said, where did this come from? How do I get one? And it just started from there naturally.
And they're absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
And they make a gorgeous gift, and our lines are open here. This is not just for the holidays. Of course, it's a perfect time now to do this, but it's for any time. birthday. Anybody would love it, but it's the holidays are right around the corner. So our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Everyone is getting entered in to win one. The one that we're looking at here, this is almost, I want to say, a peachy kind of sort of a color, very light, but it has an undertone to it. It looks three-dimensional. Go ahead. Describe it.
Well, it's a textured rosette, double-sided, piled blanket. It has a pile to it. All 5 colors have a cream top, and the base is what...
The color that shows through.
Exactly.
So what are those 5 colors? We've got the this is like a powdery bluish one. What
right.
are the other colors?
A light rose color, a ginger, which is a very neutral beige, a sage color, which is my favorite and I think the most popular, especially here in the Southwest, and an espresso, which is a dark brown.
So you have a choice of 5 different colors. You can check them out on their website, which is Blanky, BLANKY.com. Check them out. They're gorgeous. Our lines are on fire. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Everyone who's calling in is getting entered in to win. The one that we're giving away here is an $80 value. So the people that usually buy them, are they buying them off the website?
We do sell them off of the website, and we sell them locally here in Arizona right now. We're looking to expand into our neighboring states currently, Utah and Colorado. So we have them in a few shops. Our hair salon, we've also got them at the shops in the Phoenician. And on Camelback in Central, there's a little interior design shop called Aesthetics. We've got them there. And at a couple of yoga studios.
Well, these are absolutely stunning and would make a fabulous gift. Again, they're for any age. There are 5 different colors, and you can check them out on their website, which is Bunny Blanky. Blanky is spelled with that Y. And again, it's bunnyblanky.com. You can also call here. Our number here is 602-277-5369. I just want to know what they're made of when you say what is that? What's the easy care of it? What are they, can you wash them? How does that how do you do that?
They are so easy to care for. You just machine wash them with whatever detergent that you use in cold water. That's the important part, is cold water, and in the machine, tumble dry on a cool setting.
Okay, and I'm going to tell you, I'm holding mine, the one I'm holding, and it's just so luscious. And it is like rosettes, but they're flat. They're somewhat flat, but it's a 3-dimensional, the softest, yummiest blanket I have held ever. And again, you have 3 different sizes. What are the different sizes?
The small, we call it the small. It's 3 by 5. It's a fantastic size for children, grandchildren, toddlers. My 4-year-old has one. That's his size. Then there is the medium, which is a 5 by 6. Very, very popular size for individuals. That's the size I have. That's the one I use to snuggle him. And for a throw, the small one is a great size for a standard throw for a couch, and the medium is a very large throw for a couch. And then we have the extremely large. It is a 5 foot by 9 foot. It's huge. And that can go at the end of a king foot bed, and it's great for snuggling for 2. And it's very heavy.
How wonderful is that? They are absolutely stunning. You want to check them out on their website. It is Bunny Blanky, BLANKY.com. You can purchase them there. They also have them throughout the area. Is all the information on the website for that?
It is.
Okay, and our number here, we're going to let you call throughout the rest of the show for this and get entered into the win one of the $80 one that we're talking here. It's an $80 value. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Check them out. It's bunnyblanky.com.
Are you looking for a doctor who cares about you as a person, who knows about you and your history? We identify the root cause of your current condition and what might be worrying you regarding your future health and wellness. We design personalized solutions that are unique to you. At Engelman Health Institute, we bring the technical mastery as well as the personal touch that's missing in medicine today. Our concierge medical program provides precise, predictive, preventive, personalized care that makes us unique and speaks for itself. Call 602-466-3226 or visit engelmanhealth.com.
Our society is more diverse than ever before. Women and minorities are increasing in the workforce, but not as much in leadership because we focus on our commonalities at the expense of our valuable differences. Companies must start constructively recognizing our differences to solve problems, build relationships, and create better business practices. The Ambassador Project can help you and your company start that conversation. Call 602-790-9319. To learn more, visit theambassadorproject.com. What are you the ambassador for?
Do you have old, ugly tile flooring because you don't want your home contaminated with dust for months or even years? Arizona Home Floors provides a truly dust-free removal using our exclusive Dust Ram system equipment. Call us today at 480-659-3199. Your home will be cleaner when we leave than when we arrived. Call 480-659-3199 or visit azhomefloors.com for more information. azhomefloors.com.
Have you lost your home? Have you been turned down by a bank? Are you struggling to own a home after a foreclosure? My name is Brad Whitlow, and I'm with Primary Residential Mortgage, and we can do what most banks can't. We can help you get the home you want even if you've been turned down in the past. Damaged credit? That's okay. Visit our Facebook page at Whitlow Team. That's WHITLOW Team. Or give us a call today, 602-525-7344.
This is Brian Donahue with azhousetour.com at My Home Group Real Estate. I'm not going to tell you why to join.
I do have your guest on the line.
Believe me anyway, but the game has changed. If you're a new or existing agent, come to some of our events. And better yet, check out our podcast. Text Daily Dose as one word to 77948. That's Daily Dose as one word to 77948. Come be a part of the difference. And remember, when you join, ask for the Brian Donahue special. Go to azhousetour.com and click on Employment Opportunities.
Koala Center for Sleep Disorders is your sleep apnea solution. Koala Center for Sleep Disorders offers oral appliance therapy, a comfortable alternative to CPAP, snoring solution, TMJ facial pain solution covered by most medical insurances, including Medicare and VA. For more information, visit koalaSleepCenters.com/Phoenix.
Here we go.
Biltmore, or call 602-957-3808.
If I traded it all, if I gave it.
Welcome back. My next guest is calling in, and I have with me Karen, and I'm hoping I'm saying it right, Karen. Is it Phelan?
Yeah, well, actually, it's Phelan.
Oh, Phelan. Okay, I just want to make sure. It's hard for me. We didn't have a chance to talk before, and I couldn't remember. We had talked so long. But, Karen, you are with Preferred Timeshare Resales. Welcome to the show. Tell everybody a little bit about what you do.
Okay, we are a licensed professional real estate firm specializing in timeshares, and our business model is the same as any other licensed real estate company. The only difference is we only work with timeshares, and so sellers call us and list their timeshares for sale, and our job is to identify buyers for their timeshares without charging any kind of upfront fee. Our office has 5 full-time licensed real estate agents who specialize in timeshare resales, with 4 of them ranging from 20 to 35 years of timeshare experience. So we have a lot of experienced agents in our office, and we sell several hundred timeshares annually, and we've helped thousands of timeshare buyers and sellers over our 20-year history.
So you've been doing this for 20 years. Now, timeshares are fabulous, but there's been a lot of, pros and cons. Let's talk a little bit about that before we go anywhere. There's a lot of people that want to sell them, and there's also a lot of people that want to buy them. You go ahead and talk a little bit about that part of it.
Okay, now I've personally been in the timeshare industry for a total of 31 years, and my 31st anniversary is coming up in January.
Congratulations.
And thank you. Now, there are some red flags to watch out for as a timeshare owner. There unfortunately are a lot of unscrupulous scammers in our industry, and so the first and probably the most important piece of advice is to avoid anyone who tries to convince you to pay a fee up front to sell your timeshare. Typically, these types of organizations are not licensed to represent you in a sale, and once they have your upfront money, there's no motivation for them to follow through and procure a buyer. And they're only into it to steal money from timeshare owners, quite honestly. And unfortunately, there are more unscrupulous so-called timeshare resale companies out there that are illegitimate than there are legitimate ones, such as our office, Preferred Timeshare Resales. The safest and most effective way to sell is to engage a licensed real estate broker who specializes in timeshare resales. There aren't a lot of us real estate brokers out there who even do this kind of work, and the reason for this is because there's a lot of busy work involved with each little transaction. And once a buyer is ultimately identified and we go through a 45 to 60-day escrow, the commissions just aren't that interesting to most real estate agents and brokers. I mean, they'd rather be selling houses and making bigger commissions than mess with the little timeshares. But we at Preferred Timeshare Resales are a rare commodity in the timeshare industry because there aren't a lot of us out there who do not collect an upfront fee with a business model that's pretty much identical to a traditional real estate firm. So if anybody has worked with a real estate agent in buying or selling a home, it's the exact same business model, except the only difference is that we specialize in timeshares.
Now, to get in touch with you, is the best number the 800 number, the toll-free number?
Yes, it is.
So let me give out that number. It is 800-299-5536. You can also check them out on their website, which is preferredtimeshareresales.com.
It's actually preferredtimeshare.com.
Oh, so you don't need the resale? So, okay, let's go ahead and say that again. It's preferredtimeshare.com. So why would someone want to sell their timeshare?
Well, there are all kinds of reasons why. First of all, I'd like to clear up any misconception that owners are wanting to sell because they don't like their timeshares. According to the American Resort Development Association, 83% of timeshare owners are satisfied with their timeshares. But even with the high satisfaction rating, there are many reasons that are typically personal in nature that create the need for timeshare owners to sell, such as health issues or financial issues or a divorce or relocating to another area, et cetera, et cetera.
Absolutely. I mean, and do you have some advice besides? I know you said that they should not ever let anybody take any money up front from them.
That's correct. Mm-hmm. That's the taboo number one is when selling your timeshare, never give anybody money up front because they just simply are not licensed to represent you in a sale, and their mode of operation is just to get your money and not help you.
How about for the people who want to buy a timeshare? What advice do you have for them?
Well, first of all, the benefit of buying timeshares on the resale market versus directly from the resort developer, number one, you're going to save a ton of money by buying on the resale market. Because when consumers purchase directly from the resort developer at a sales presentation, it's very much of a retail purchase. And once you've signed the paperwork and driven it off the lot, it immediately goes down in value. And the reason for this is the sales presentation prices are not indicative of the open market. It's simply the price the developer wants you to pay, nothing more, nothing less. So the salespeople at these presentations are very good at what they do. They're good at convincing you to buy that day on the spot without allowing you to do your homework.
Sure.
So So the timeshare resale market is the open market, and it's driven purely by supply and demand, willing buyer, willing seller. And so the open market never lies. But the main reason why the resale market is so busy, I mean, we have over 200 in escrow at any given time, and it's purely because of pricing. So timeshare buyers can save anywhere from 40 to 70% off of developer pricing without a compromise in the major benefits of ownership.
Now, let me get out the information. Go ahead.
Well, I was also going to say that, typically at a sales presentation, there's what some people call high-pressure selling. And, we don't do that in our office. We never have, and we never will, and we've never really needed to. So basically, a buyer, if they're interested in purchasing a timeshare, they simply call us up and inquire about the listing, and if they're interested in pursuing it, we usher that transaction. And so we never ever do a presentation or a high-pressure selling. And so I just wanted to make that very clear, too, because there are a lot of misconceptions about the resale side of things, and there is no high-pressure selling in our office.
Well, you do consultations with everyone. They have to call you and find out what you have or what they have. They have to tell you what they have, correct?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
So they would call at the toll-free number 800-299-5536. You can also check them out on their website, which is preferredtimeshare.com. So the process basically is to call you and talk to you, find out what you have, correct?
That's right.
What else happens after that?
Well, basically what the sales process looks like is once we have identified a buyer for a timeshare, we prepare sales documents just like any other real estate transaction. The only difference is there's very little paperwork in comparison to a residential transaction. And after the buyer and seller have signed their sales contracts and the buyer has remitted their earnest money deposit, we open escrow with a reputable escrow company that specializes in timeshare resales. Again, there aren't that many escrow companies that do this kind of work. So, but during the escrow process, the escrow company checks under the hood to make sure that the timeshare is exactly what it was disclosed as.
Well, our time is up. We're going to have to go. But I have to tell you, timeshares, you know what, guys? They're fantastic. If you have one that you want to sell, she can help you. And if you want to buy one, she can help you too. All you have to do is give her a call. Her toll-free number is 800-299-5536. That website is preferredtimeshare.com.